but it is a fixed principle of rabbinical interpretation that by Edomites, listen guys, by Edomites is prophetically who? Meant Christians. What is up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about Christianity, guys. Okay, this video has been coming for quite some time. In the past few videos that I've made, I've said some pretty negative things about Christianity, about how Christianity is not even the religion that Paul and the apostles started, but actually the religion of the Caucasian race. Some people were offended. Well, let's see what the history books say today, okay? Let's get started. So here is the main page, guys. It's called A History of the Jewish People by Max Leopold Margolis and Alexander Marx, guys. This book was published in the year 1927. Very old book. Okay, here is the year it was published right here. Okay, it was published in Philadelphia by the Jewish Publication Society of America. Yeah, that's who published this book. So let's go to page 585 now. So here we are on page 585, guys. Okay, let's read the highlighted point on this page. Okay, very important stuff. They name the place of detention mystically the gates of Rome. Okay, so this is talking about some Russian character named Frank. Okay, he was arrested, he was a Christian, and they locked him up in a prison, guys. Okay, so the prison that they locked him up, people started to call that prison the gates of Rome. Okay, and listen to what it says next. And they regarded the religion of Edom, the religion of the Edomites. What is that religion called? Christianity, as the portal through which the Messiah must pass. Very important point right here in this passage, guys. Look at what they called Christianity. The religion of who? Of Edom, guys. Okay, let's get that through our heads. This is not the religion of all people. There are Edomite religions, okay? And this is not the only book that says this, guys. I'm going to show you more in this very video. Okay, so here we are on this book titled Modern Judaism, or A Brief Account of the Opinions, Traditions, Rites, and Ceremonies of the Jews in Modern Times by John Allen. Okay, although it says modern times, it's not talking about 2024. No, modern times here is 1816, so it's a very old book, guys, over 200 years ago. So let's go to page 231. Okay, so check this out, guys. I've already showed you in the other book that Christianity was the religion of Esau. Okay, Esau and Edom are the same, guys. Okay, Edom is just another name for Esau. So look at what it says right here on page 231. Listen to this. We're going to start from this highlighted section, guys. It says, first, that the descendants of Esau, the Edomites, the sworn enemy of the descendants of Jacob, even to the end of the world, were at first a small nation inhabiting Mount Seir and the adjacent country, contiguous to the land of Canaan. Okay, meaning right next to the land of Canaan. That they were easily confined within their limits as long as the Israelites enjoyed a great and formidable empire in Canaan, but that after the powerful republic of the 12 tribes was destroyed by the Assyrian and Babylonian captivities, yes, the Assyrians took the Samaritans, the 10 tribes, into captivity, and then later on King Nebuchadnezzar showed up with his Babylonian army and took Judah into captivity as well. So after these two events happened, the Edomites, Esau, wonderfully increased in number and strength. They extended their dominion towards the west, and they spread their colonies far and wide. Now listen up here, guys. They, the Edomites, they subjugated Italy, founded Rome, Rome and the Roman Empire. Now, in this modern era that we live in, guys, okay, in 2024, in the 21st century, which race of people claim to be descendants of the ancient Romans? The Caucasians. Okay, they love to claim that, yeah, we are the Romans and stuff, and they are not wrong, guys. There's a very clear and obvious connection between the ancient Roman Empire and the Caucasian Empire that exists today. Yes, okay, whether it's America or in Europe, there are clear similarities that connects the ancient Romans to them today. Okay, but let's see what this says next. Edomites at length entirely overturning the Jewish state, which had been restored after the termination of the Babylonian captivity. Okay, when the Judeans or the Jews returned from, their Babylonian and their Persian captivities, when they came back They rebuilt the temple. But guess what? Rome later on came and, he destroyed Judah again. Very powerful stuff. So after the termination of the Babylonian captivity, the second temple being destroyed by who? By Titus Vespasian. These are Edomites that are doing this shit. Okay, now listen to this, guys. This is a very important point for all you Negroes to understand. And that in the present day, okay, it's talking about, when this book was published, professing the religion of Jesus of Nazareth. Guys, come on. Jesus of Nazareth, that is Christianity. They are telling you that Edomites in the present day, they profess the religion of Jesus of Nazareth, which they were the first of all nations to embrace. Okay, we need to understand that Christianity, although it looks like what is written in our Bibles, it is not, guys. It is something separate, something for the Edomites. Okay, think about it. They were the first of all nations to embrace what? The religion of Jesus of Nazareth. Christianity. Okay, it's not for all people, guys. It's not for all people. It is for the Edomites. It is for the Caucasian race. That's what Christianity is for. Okay, they hold the dominion over all of Europe. Who holds dominion over all of Europe, guys? That's the Caucasians. Come on, let's be honest. By 1816, when this book was published, the Caucasians were running Rome already. Yeah, Esau detaining in captivity his brother Jacob. So who did the Caucasians have in captivity? 1816. So it was the Negro, guys. So he's telling you right here that Esau, the Caucasian race, detaining in captivity his brother, the Negro. Okay, Jacob, the real Israelite, the Negro. Powerful stuff. At least as far as regard the tribe of Judah, till his Messiah, the son of David, shall appear. Okay, until the Messiah of the Israelites come back. So it's time to tell you right here, guys. Very powerful stuff. So here we are on this book. This book is titled A Dictionary of the Bible, comprising its antiquities, biography, geography, and natural history, guys. Okay, it was edited by William Smith. This book was published in the year 1863, guys. Okay, so here we are on page 590. We're gonna see some very important stuff right here. We're gonna read this passage. Okay, it's time for the Negro to wake up and realize that Christianity is not our religion. I get it. It looks like what is in the Bible. I understand. It looks like that. That's why many people believe it's one and the same. But it is not, guys. Okay, so let's see what this has to say about it. Okay, so check out this passage right here, guys. Okay, remember we're on page 590. We're going to read what it says right here. The book of Obadiah is a favorite study of the modern Jews. It is here especially that they read the fate of their own nation and of the Christians. Those unversed in their literature may wonder where the Christians are found in the book of Obadiah, but it is a fixed principle of rabbinical interpretation that by Edomites, listen guys, by Edomites is prophetically who? Meant Christians, and that by Edom is meant Rome. So guys, wake up. The religion of Rome was Christianity. Edomites, the Romans, who have a very obvious connection to the modern day Caucasian race today, Christianity is their religion. That is why in many books that I've showed you guys in previous videos, whenever the Jews or the Israelites were being enslaved, they were always forced guys to convert to the religions of their slave masters. Okay, today we have so many Negroes in many parts of the world who are either Christians or Muslims. Where did this start from? Where did this conversion of the Negro into these other religions start from? It started from the enslavement of the Negroes. Okay, when the Caucasian race, the Edomites, were enslaving Negroes, they forced them to convert to Christianity. When the Ishmaelites or the Arabs were enslaving Negroes, they forced them to convert to Islam, guys. You need to understand, okay? It's not enough to enslave a person physically. You must enslave them spiritually and mentally as well. That's what these religions are for. I get it. Christianity looks like what is in the Bible, but it is not, guys. Okay, in fact, there is one more book that I just remembered now. I want you guys to see it. It's called The Great Age of Man, Byzantium. This is the front page, okay? The Great Ages of Man, Byzantium by Philip Sherrard, and it was published by Time Life Books, just in case you were wondering. Okay, so let's go to page 16 within this book. Okay, so here we are on page 16. I want you guys to see what is highlighted. Very important information. Okay, so let's talk about the original Christianity first, that Paul and the apostles started. Let's see the difference between that Christianity and what exists today. Okay, so let's start from right down here, guys. Let me zoom in a bit more. Okay, so listen to this, guys. Christianity was originally regarded by the Romans as just one more mysterious religion, okay? A local variant of Judaism. Okay, so at this time, Judaism in the kingdom of Judah was actually Talmudism, guys. Okay, if you don't know what Talmudism is, trust me, it's something you want to stay away from, guys. It's a very abominable collection of doctrines that, oh my god, guys, one day I will make a video about what is within the Talmud. It's just nasty. It's a collection of rubbish, basically, guys. Okay, but that was what the scribes, the Pharisees, the Sadducees were practicing in the kingdom of Judah at this time. So Paul and his apostles came with Christianity, which is just the laws of God, guys. Okay, it's actually not that different from what the kingdom of Judah originally practiced. It's not that different. Okay, so that is what Paul and the apostles came with. Listen to this, guys. Christianity was originally regarded by the Romans as just one more mysterious religion, a local variant of Judaism, Talmudism. Just like Judaism, which had a working agreement with Rome and was permitted to function without hindrance, Christianity was tolerated as well. Okay, so this is the Christianity that Paul and the apostles started. Okay, at this time, Rome had no idea what it was, guys. Rome had no control over it. Now we're going to jump ahead on the same page. I'm going to show you what happened and where this modern day Christianity that you guys are practicing right now, where it actually came from. Okay, very important point right here. Now listen to this. The Christians gradually took on some of the administrative patterns of the Roman state. Okay, they decided to adopt some qualities of Rome. Okay, let's see what happened, and created an efficient religious organization of their own. Now listen to this, guys. Slowly, this is much later after Paul and the apostles, guys. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, the new, look at that, guys, the new Christian church developed its own rituals and doctrines. Okay, really? From where? Listen, assimilating much from the religions and philosophies of the very people of the empire. They started packing on a lot of stupid Gentile customs, traditions, and beliefs, guys. Let's keep going. Its leading thinkers and intellectuals, Irenaeus, Origen, Clement of Alexandria, took over the language and many of the ideas of Greek philosophy. Oh wow, so Christianity is changing into something that is completely Gentile at this point, guys. Many of its customs, many of this new Christianity's customs, new Christianity that many of our people are still part of today, many of its customs and services were based on the Judaic forms. But Christians, listen guys, but Christians also adopted rituals and even dates from pagan religion. Okay, very important stuff. Now let's just go back before I proceed. Okay, I want to read one more thing. Listen to this, guys. Many of its customs and services were based on Judaic forms. Yeah, Christianity is based on what is in the Bible, guys. That's what it's saying right there. But unfortunately, what happened next? But Christians adopted rituals and even dates from pagan religion. There is so much pagan crap, so much Gentile crap in Christianity, guys. That's what you need to realize. Okay, now let's see one of the things that was adopted, a very important thing for so many to see. Listen to this, guys. The date of Christmas, for example, was pegged at December 25th to compete with the Mithraic festival day, although the exact date of Christ's actual birth was not and is not known, guys. Okay, it's not known. No one knows the actual day Christ was born. Okay, we have like an idea of the period, right, that Christ was born, but no one knows the actual day. No one knows. Thus, Christianity added to its strength a universal appeal. It started appealing to all people, all types of people, all the Gentiles, all the heathens. Everyone could come into Christianity, okay? And what we have today is an extension of this abominable mess, guys. Okay, this is the Christianity that so many of our Negro brothers are inside today. Okay, we need to come out of this Gentile abominable mess, okay, that the Roman Empire the Roman Empire inspired, guys. This is nasty stuff. The Christianity that exists today is not the same one that you read about in the book of Acts, guys, the one that Paul and the apostles started. No, okay, that one was something pure. That was something exclusive to the Israelites. It did not have a universal appeal. No, the Israelites were the only ones who that Christianity was for. The Christianity then was a church for and of the saints, guys. The saints are the Israelites. That's all it was for back then. But you know, the Romans got control over it, and then they started blending it with all these nasty Gentile and heathenistic practices. This is the Christianity that we still have today, this abominable version, which is why no Negro should be a member of Christianity today, guys. I'm sorry. I know it looks like the Bible, okay? Just like it says here in this book. Let me see where it said it. It says many of its customs and services were based on the Judaic form. It looks like what is in the Bible. That's what it's telling you. It looks. Christianity today looks like what is in the Bible, but when you really examine it closely, it's filled with pagan crap, guys. Pagan crap. Pagan, heathenistic, Gentile, abominable crap. That is what is in your modern day Christianity, guys. Okay, leave this stuff for the Edomites. They are the ones that made it this way. Leave it for the Caucasians. Let them take their, abominable Christianity. No Negro should be a Christian or even a Muslim today, guys. Okay, very powerful stuff. Very, very powerful indeed.